Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. And, of course, Kevin Porter. This is their first game without him.
Yeah, like a lot of people, I didn't see the trade coming. He was the team in many people's eyes. It'll be interesting to see how they evolve as a squad with him gone.
Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers, passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, B.A., he's got a rare intensity about it. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
And the jam by Brown.
Yeah, we know Brown loves some aerial theatrics, and he really went all out there. That is ridiculous.
And that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Rollins. Knocks down the long J.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Inside, it's Prince on the wing. Outside Whitmore. It's tipped. They recover it. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Boston with a rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
There's Tatum with the three. It's hauled in by Portis. White with the steal. And then he packs it down right over Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, White is a solid athlete. He's more than capable of getting up for these kind of throwdowns.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A. certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Once again, let's hear it for your Bucks.
And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. Pass to Simons. And he jams it home with authority.
Anthony Simons flying high to finish that one.
Rollins gets the bucket. Rollins has got his second bucket on the night.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
White for three. Rebounded by Kuzma.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Anthony Simons. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Here's Rollins. On the wing, Kuzma. Here's Whitmore. And he makes it on the layup. Whitmore's got 5 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
White drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, you know, White is quietly one of the league's most effective finishers on the drive.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. The Bucks leading by 5. Takes the 3. Garza grabs the board. Beasley for 3. Rebounded by Trent. And here are the Bucks now. Pass to Carrington. Puts up a deep 3. From deep, Johnson nails it from beyond the arc.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Now here's Tatum. It's stolen by Kuzma. To the middle. Carrington. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all. I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
Here's Carrington. Outside Johnson. Back to Carrington. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Kuzma. The 3. He buries it from 3.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
They swipe it. Tatum from long range. Brown controls the rebound and the putback.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bucks ahead, leading by 9.
27. The Celtics. 18.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Out to Beasley. Carrington with it. Beasley covers. Tatum with a steal. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Out to Beasley. Going inside. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Sinks it from distance.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away. Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Bucks leading by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, B.A. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo is unlocking a new aspect of his game. He said, quote, "I never initiate my offense from the high post, but Doc told me that you can be very effective there. It's hard for people to show a crowd, and you're one step closer to the basket. I plan to stay there for the rest of my career." Guys?
A new wrinkle. Okay, Allie, good stuff.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Out to the right wing. Tatum with a steal.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And don't forget, that steal from Tatum ignited the break. Much easier to score off the turnover.
Outside Carrington. Offline with a 3. Celtics trail by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Back to Kuzma. Right wing. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Back to Carrington. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, B.A. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Right side, Pritchard. And there it is for him. Pritchard's got his first bucket in this one.
They're really working the paint now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Substitution on the court.
The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo inside. Here's Whitmore outside. He drops it from range. Whitmore's got 8.
Well, smart play by Giannis. He knows he's pulling the defense in on him, so he moves it back out.
Wing shot on the way. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Things have changed for him this quarter. It's starting to go his way.
And it's Tatum missing. The Bucks leading by 3. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Oh, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Pass to Portis. Brown with the steal. Tatum inside. They double team Tatum. White for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
It's Brown on the wing. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. And here's Milwaukee now. 3-point lead. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. 1:21 left to play in the second quarter. On the wing, Whitmore. The three. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Outside Whitmore. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Whitmore's got 10 points in the quarter.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
White can't hit.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
On the wing, Whitmore. From outside the arc. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
White on the wing. Oh, send it home, Derek White.
Yeah, we've seen White's confidence as a scorer grow over time, which is why he stays aggressive when he catches fire.
Outside Whitmore. With 4 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back to the game after this break. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. To the paint. Pass to Rollins. Back to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whitmore. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 11.
This team trusts Portis to make those saves. Cleaning the offensive glass and then using his size to get a bucket.
Antetokounmpo inside. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Rollins. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Rollins has got 8.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Pritchard. Good on the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back over to you, BA.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And Brown with the stuff.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
To the wing, right side. Here's Portis for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Celtics trail by 6. Here's White. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game. Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And Anthony Simons has grown his reputation but he still flies a little under the radar, Stan.
Yeah, he hasn't been in high visibility situations like an epic playoff game that puts you on everyone's map. But opponents sure fear him and respect him.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Simons outside. Kick out to Brown. Releases. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. The Bucks leading by 6. Outside Carrington. On the wing, Kuzma. Back to Carrington. The 3 from Prince. Rebounded by the Celtics. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Beasley misses. Outside Carrington. Launches it. Connects from downtown. Carrington's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks. And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 4 to shoot. And he makes it. And it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Outside Carrington. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Here's Beasley. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Green. On the wing, Kuzma. And here's Carrington. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And the three-pointer goes. Green's got himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. There's Simons with a 3. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks leading by 10. That one drops for him.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Beasley outside. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, already an improvement for him from beyond the arc in this half.
It's Prince on the wing. They get it again. Outside, Green. Kuzma for 3. That shot is off. And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So it's Boston now. They trail by 9. with the teardrop. And Pritchard with a lay-in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside Carrington. Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, Anthony. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 7. And Carrington comes to help. Out to Beasley. And out of bounds. The Bucks will take it.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Anthony right side. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. And Antetokounmpo over to help. Back to Pritchard. Down low. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shireman. Shoots over Turner. And it's Shireman missing. The Bucks leading by 7. Pass to Carrington. Anthony outside. Back to Carrington. Fires the 3. And the Bucks miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Carrington comes to help. And Carlton Carrington is going to pick up the foul here. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Back to Beasley. To 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Carrington.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. He's guarded by White. Here's Whitmore outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he can't hit the second. He manages to convert the third. Well, ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
So both teams changing it up here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Oh, it's stolen. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To halt the run. The rebound by Turner.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Here's Portis for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 14. Here's the pass to Brown. Whoa! Jaylen Brown! A big-time finish.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Tatum with a steal. Outside White. And the foul on Cam Whitmore. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's Rollins.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Here's Milwaukee. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Hammer at home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice.
Oh, boy. Tatum has ways to hurt you from every area on the floor.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Oh, missed on the tray. Celtics trail by 11. Brown, here he goes, and he slams it down.
Hey, Brown can sky with the best of them. Terrific athlete.
They double him with Brown. And here's Johnson. Here's Rollins. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Second personal foul.
And that will not go for him, but he does have 2 more to shoot.
At the line for Milwaukee.
The second one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he nails the third. And the Celtics in possession here. Out of bounds, Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Outside Whitmore.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And he drops the first. So he gets them both.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Now White gets stolen by Johnson. Jumps up. And the breakaway jam. A thing of beauty. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one.
Put on knee deep, we'll turn out your party. You get no love, and I thought you knew it. Fool, you know how we do it. You know how we do it. Jack be nimble and Jack be quick if you wanna jack me on a lick. Cause I'm that fool from South Central. You think you stuck yourself with a number 2 pink, so that's how. With more bounce to the ounce in the dash. Mash up and that's headed for the west. Everything is great. Slow down for the dip on the 108 and keep mashing. Don't try to keep the pole from crashing. Stashing the and I thought you knew it. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. West side, getting on the west side, coming from the west side. It's nothing but the west side.
Running from yourself now, getting what you sow. Never let your guard down, anywhere you go.